The cake sat proudly behind the glass. White frosting, pink roses, a swirl of chocolate curls. He stood outside, nose nearly pressed to the window. His eyes didn't blink. His breath fogged a tiny circle on the glass. "Just one slice," he whispered. But his pockets were empty. And today mattered. It was her birthday. His eyes stung. He tried to blink it away, but the tears spilled anyway, soaking into his sleeve. People walked by, their footsteps loud against the sidewalk. No one saw the way he stared, not at the whole cake, just a corner. A corner he thought might bring her joy. He wasn't asking for much. Just a candle, a smile, a slice. She saw him every day, sometimes passing, sometimes pausing. But today, he didn't move. The tears caught her off guard. She wiped her hands on her apron and stepped closer to the glass. He didn't see her, only the cake. She knew that look. Hunger. Yes, but something deeper. Something she remembered from her own childhood. The bell jingled softly. He flinched and turned. She stepped out with a white box tied in red ribbon. "You're here for her birthday, aren't you?" she asked. He nodded slowly, embarrassed, eyes down. "Then this belongs to you both," she smiled. He stared at the box like it might disappear. Then his lips trembled into a thank you too small for his heart. Inside, the bakery was quiet, but listening. One man set down his coffee. A woman paused mid-bite. "Did you hear what she did?" Someone whispered. "He just wanted to make his mom smile," another said. The story moved between tables faster than any pastry. And just like that, a new kind of recipe began. One made of kindness. He walked slowly, holding the box like it was made of glass. Each step felt heavier, not from weight, but from meaning. He imagined her eyes lighting up, just once. Just a smile. That's all he wanted today. The ribbon fluttered in the breeze, like a celebration waiting to unfold. For once, he wasn't empty-handed. She opened the box with trembling fingers. The frosting glowed in the golden light, and her mouth opened in awe. "For me?" she asked. He nodded, too proud to speak. She pulled him into a hug that wrapped around the years of struggle. "We haven't had cake in 3 birthdays," she whispered. But today, they had more than sugar. They had joy. The jar appeared the next morning quietly. A simple label, for little celebrations. The first customer dropped in a folded bill. By noon, the clink of coins echoed through the glass. "It's for more stories like his," the shopkeeper smiled. And people gave, not just money, but meaning. Flour floated like dust in sunlight. Boxes lined the table, each one a gift waiting for a story. Volunteers tied ribbons, piped frosting, laughed through the warmth. "These are going to homes that forgot what birthdays felt like," someone said. It wasn't just baking anymore. It was a quiet revolution. One layer, one smile at a time. He walked by the window. Cake box, long gone, but memory fresh. Now, the glass held new things. Photos. Families smiling. Children holding cakes. Candles mid-flicker. He stopped and stared, mouth parted in surprise. "That's because of you," the shopkeeper said behind him. He turned, eyes wide. "Me?" One slice started it all. "That's the one my mom got," he pointed, proud. The kids leaned in, noses almost touching the glass. "You really cried?" one whispered. "Only a little," he laughed. They didn't tease. They listened, and for the first time, he felt like a storyteller, not a sad boy. "Tell us what happened that day," the reporter asked. He looked up at the shopkeeper, who gave a small nod. "I just wanted to make her smile," he said. The camera zoomed in as he held up a drawing of the cake with a candle. "It was the best gift I never paid for," he added, eyes shining. The story aired that night. Donations doubled the next morning. "This one's for Rami, turning 5 today," a volunteer said. "And here's one for Layla, first birthday since the move." The bakery shelves looked more like party prep stations. Names, candles, little cards with hearts drawn by hand. Each box wasn't just sugar, it was acknowledgement, proof that no one was forgotten. The board overflowed with color and scribbled words. "I never had a cake before. Thank you. You made me feel seen. Next time, I'll help make one too." Customers stopped to read, some wiping eyes. The stories weren't behind glass anymore. They were everywhere, and they were alive. The shop lights dimmed, and the broom slowed to a stop. He looked up at the window, now covered in thank yous, and captured joy. That first cake was gone, long eaten, but its spirit remained. The shopkeeper joined him, arm around his shoulder. "Still dreaming big?" she asked. "Bigger now," he smiled. The window didn't close that night. It only opened wider. Laughter bounced off the walls like confetti. Each child had a cupcake, a candle, and a name tag. "Hold still," he said, lighting a wick with care. The candle flickered. Small, but proud. "Make a wish." They didn't need to say aloud, but everyone wished for the same thing. Joy that returned every year. "Press, then swirl," he instructed, demonstrating with the piping bag. The younger kids watched, then copied. Laughter spilled between tips and flower clouds. "This one's going to a girl who's never had a birthday party," he said. "Let's make it extra beautiful." It wasn't just baking, it was legacy in layers. The window told a story now, one too big for glass. Photos, crayon drawings, birthday cards taped edge to edge. One drawing showed a cake with wings. A passerby stopped, hand over heart. "This place is magic," she said. It wasn't magic. It was memory, made edible. "I came here once with empty hands," he began. "But someone gave me a slice, and it changed my world." People listened, silent. The glow of candlelight around him. "We all deserve a birthday. We all deserve to be seen." Applause rose warm and full, like a hug around the room. His voice trembled, but only with gratitude. As night fell, small lights appeared in windows all along the block. Birthday candles, not for parties, but for promise. The bakery's glow spread from glass to glass, home to home. Some burned for children, some for memories, all for kindness. He watched it happen from the doorstep, heart full. One cake, one window, 100 celebrations born.